Welcome to Beyond Sunday with Pastor Nick Williams. South Shore Community Church exists to help all people find and follow Jesus. Join us weekly as we talk through current sermons, theology, parenting issues, and how to have a gospel-centered marriage. We are praying that today's message helps you grow closer to Jesus. Now, here's your host, Pastor Nick.
Welcome back to Beyond Sunday, where we explore the principles of leadership and personal growth through John Maxwell's 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. At least that's what we're doing for the month of July. In August, we will be back to sermon snippets and different ideas from Scripture. But for this month, I am focusing on growing my leadership. And so I'm throwing back to a book that I first read in my early 20s, the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. If you've never read the book, I encourage you to go and buy it and read through it as we're going through it together in the podcast. Otherwise, I'll at least give you the highlights. Today, we're diving into the fifth law, the law of addition. This law states that leaders add value by serving others. Let's take a moment and unpack what this means and how we can apply it in our leadership. I've come to realize the profound impact of serving others. Early on, I focused more on task and outcomes rather than on the people I was leading. I'm a very task-oriented person. You give me a checklist and I'm in. It wasn't until I shifted my focus to serving and adding value to others that I saw a significant change in both my leadership effectiveness and the morale of those I led. This transformation taught me that leadership is less about the position and more about the positive impact you can have on others. Law of addition emphasizes that leaders add value by serving others. John Maxwell says that we add value to others when we truly value them and intentionally make ourselves valuable to them. Leaders must reflect on the following question: are you making things better for the people who follow you? If the answer is not unequivocally yes, then the leader is subtracting from those being led. Over time, this leads to loss of impact and division. Whether a leader cares more about service and positive impact on others than their own position, the leader adds value to others and themselves. Maxwell highlights 4 guidelines for adding value to others. The first is truly value others. He says, serve others first. Care, trust, be open, and be vulnerable. Valuing others means recognizing their worth and treating them with respect and dignity. Number 2, make ourselves more valuable to others. Pursue personal growth to enhance your ability to serve. This involves continuous learning and self-improvement to increase your capacity to help others. Think of it like continuing education. There are lots of fields. My wife's in dental hygiene, and she has to do CE credits every year to continue to stay on top of where she's at. Pursue that personal growth to enhance your ability to serve. Number 3, know and relate to what others value. Learn and then lead. Don't make the mistake of trying to lead without knowing those you lead. Understanding what others value is crucial for effective leadership. Number 4, do things that God values. Actively serve others as a calling, not just something you have to do. Let it be a part of your life. Leadership is not just a role, but a responsibility to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Maxwell also emphasizes that inexperienced leaders are quick to lead before knowing anything about the people they intend to lead. Mature leaders listen, learn, and then lead. They understand that leadership is about serving and uplifting others, not about wielding power. Mark 10:45 says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." This verse highlights the ultimate example of servant leadership found in Jesus Christ. Consider the story of Jesus washing the disciples' feet found in John chapter 13. This act was a powerful lesson in adding value by serving others. It teaches us that no task is too menial if it helps and serves others. John Maxwell said the true measure of leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. This quote reminds us that our influence is often most significant when we serve and add value to others. Another powerful quote is from Schweitzer: "The purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others." Serving others is at the heart of true leadership and is what ultimately makes a lasting impact. Imagine for a moment a manager who focuses solely on meeting targets and deadlines. ignoring the well-being and development of their team. Over time, the team becomes disengaged and unproductive. Now, picture a different manager who invests in their team's growth, listens to their concerns, and supports their professional development. This manager's team is likely to be more motivated, productive, and loyal. This illustrates how adding value by serving others can transform a team's performance and morale. Consider Gandhi, whose leadership was marked by selfless service. Gandhi's commitment to serving others and adding value to their lives through his actions inspired millions and brought about significant social change. His life and work demonstrate that true leadership is about serving and empowering others. Maxwell shares a story about a leader who, instead of asserting authority, took time to understand the needs and aspirations of his team. By aligning his efforts with their goals, he was able to create a cohesive and motivated team that achieved outstanding results. This leader exemplified the law of addition by putting the needs of his team first and serving them to achieve common goals. Now, as always, I want to take a moment and talk about how you and I can apply the law of addition to our own leadership journey. 4 quick things. Number 1, adopt a servant's attitude. Ask yourself if you have a servant's attitude towards others. If you feel impatient or frustrated or annoyed, you may need to work on developing a servant attitude. Serve others in small ways without looking for compliments or credit. No task is below you. True service comes from a place of humility and genuine care for others. Number 2, understand what others value. Create a list of the key people in your life. Record what you believe each person values most. Rate yourself on your ability to identify what they value. If you score lower than 8, invest more time in understanding and supporting them. Knowing what others value helps you serve them better and strengthens your relationship. Number 3, intentionally add value. Make adding value to others a habit. Start with those that are closest to you and continue with those you lead. Those could be through mentoring, providing resources, or simply offering support and encouragement. Look for opportunities to help others grow and succeed. Honestly, this is something you can start with at home, right? Whether it's with your spouse, whether it's with your kids, looking for moments to support and encourage, especially if that doesn't come naturally to you, or your relationship with your spouse is so transactional that you've missed those moments of support. Make this a daily habit. Number 4, pursue personal growth. Now, I've talked about this on almost every day of this leadership journey, but it fits in every one of these. You and I are to continuously work on making yourself more valuable to others by pursuing personal and professional growth. This enables you to serve others more effectively, read books, attend seminars, seek feedback to improve your skills and knowledge. Surround yourself by people that are growing and be like them. Remember, leaders add value by serving others. By focusing on the needs and growth of those you lead, you enhance your own leadership effectiveness and create a positive impact on your organization. Now, today we explored the law of addition and how adding value by serving others is crucial for effective leadership. Understanding and applying this law can transform the way you lead and impact those around you. Join us on Monday as we dive into the 6th law, the law of solid ground. You won't want to miss this. Thanks for listening today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, share it with a friend. Until next time, keep growing and leading with purpose.
Thank you for tuning in to Beyond Sunday. We hope the conversations and insights shared here have brought you encouragement and have deepened your journey of faith. If today's episode has inspired you, we invite you to follow or subscribe to our podcast so you never miss an opportunity to grow closer to Jesus alongside us. Don't forget to share this podcast with friends and family who might be blessed by it too. Until next time, thanks for joining us, and may God bless you abundantly.